Welcome back, guys, to Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, where Chapter 23's base session is underway. Ranulf has joined back with our party, and Galia has pledged itself to the war effort as our troop now marches towards Crimea. We heard something about a bridge in our path, so this is going to be very interesting indeed. Very much terrain is going to stop us moving forward, as the priest did last episode, and with a priest, well, not dying last episode because we chose not to kill them, we got ourselves a ton of battle experience. So as I've been sorting out people, I think I noticed it's time to give Soph a little bit more of that lovely experience that he loves so much from this screen. So let's continue leveling him up and preparing him for the future. As he gets strength, luck, defense, res, and skill, and HP, that's a pretty good level up, wouldn't you say? Let's give him another one. This will take him to 15. He's not far off maxing at this point. Strength, luck, defense, and skill again. Plug another one into him. Right then, level up. Alright, no strength this time, but still very good stats all around. And one more. We'll get him what? Well, more strength again, some mag, some luck, and some res. Well, Blossom really does its work there. Has he capped his skill with that one? In fact, I think he has. So now he's got skill capped, he's got speed capped. His crit chance is probably very good at the moment. His strength, defense, and luck. To be honest, he's a good battle unit, even unpromoted at this point in time. A very, very well raised one, that's for sure. Well, with that said, we've leveled him up a little bit. I think 17 will do for now, because that pretty much chopped into most of the battle experience that we earned there. We've always got time to give him more, and I still need to assign skills to some people. We've got so many out there, but I still haven't decided who we want to go on. But what we're really here for, as I noted at the end of last episode, was that Ike and Soren have finally reached the point of an A support, so let's finally talk and get underway with all the chatting that we have to do. Hey, Soren. I've been thinking a lot about what you said the other day, and there's something I still don't understand. You survived. You're strong. Why would you feel insecure about who you are? Tell me. Tell me everything. Curse you! Why can't you leave me be? I don't have any friends, Ike. I don't have anyone else. If I tell you and you turn on me, I don't think I can survive it. That's why you have to tell me, Soren. You'll never tell anyone else. And if you don't tell anyone, you're just going to keep suffering. Look at you, you're a mess. Come on, talk to me. Ike, Soren, it's me. Trust me. I don't give two figs who your parents are. I'll stand by you. Ike, no, I won't. Ike. I'm branded. I'm one of the branded. A branded? What's that? It's a cross between a Bayork and a Laguz. Such a taboo union violates every teaching of the goddess and of society. We are untouchables, abominations, condemned to a life of hatred and shunning from both races. Wait. Hold it a second. Let me make sure that I follow you. You're part Laguz? Yeah. This mark on my forehead is the proof. I learned about it while researching ancient books at the Maynal Cathedral. I always thought it was a birthmark. Others thought that it was the mark of a spirit charmer. What's a spirit charmer? Magic comes from interaction with spirits. If you let one into your body, it will give you tremendous power. For a price. That's why the old sage was so interested in me. He thought I struck such a deal. But instead, I was just a filthy branded. Alright. I understand. So? What do you mean, so? So you have Laguz blood in your veins, so you have a mark to prove it. So what's the problem? What's the problem? Don't you find me repugnant? I work beside you, eat beside you. I'm nothing. I don't belong anywhere. Doesn't that sicken you? No, it doesn't change anything. You're still you, Soren. You're a capable officer of our army, and my friend. We can't keep going unless you're with us. Ike, I thought you... What? It was Galia. The sage lived in Galia. A few Bay Orcs had settled there and... Galia? Are you saying... When the sage died, no one would help me. I couldn't speak, couldn't find food. I was dying. You were the only one who helped. You and your father. That's why you're my friend. My only friend. Okay then, so big things about Soren's past, which I'm hoping we get to learn more about, though, to be honest, now that that's an A rank, I don't think we will, of course, unless we get to learn it through info or further storyline stuff. What is a branded? Why is it really shunned by all? These are the things, really. It doesn't really make any sense to be. But still, we've got ourselves one more spot we could do, so let's do Reese and Titania. And the ways that I pronounce it to infuriate. Training again? Yep, I get antsy if I don't train every day. Kia! Ha! Whew! Would you mind if I joined you for a while? What? You want to train? Really? Well, no, of course I wouldn't mind. Why? I was hoping to find some way to defend myself. I hate being a burden on everyone. Reese, you're a healer, not a fighter. That's not your fault. I don't even think you know which end of a sword to stick in someone. Maybe. Yes, Titania? I just wonder if you'd be happier had you not rescued me. Perhaps living in peace with your parents is more your style. Oh, I don't know. That life wasn't easy. I have a small, frail body, and there were few jobs for me in our village. My parents were always worried about me. I was sick all the time, and constantly getting bumps and scrapes. They only agreed to let me follow you because you were a strong mercenary group. They figured I would be safe. There must be safer jobs out there. You could be a fisherman, or a botanist. Do you like plants? Oh, that would bore me to tears. Titania, I love this job. I don't want to quit. I was a sickly child, and I didn't get out much. I used to sit inside and listen to the other children play. In those years, my uncle took me under his wing. He was a mercenary too. He used to spin unbelievable yarns about his exotic travels and fantastic battles. It inspired me. I had no idea. Kind of funny, isn't it? You know, I shouldn't say this, but sometimes when we fight one long battle after another, it makes me happy. I feel like I belong. You're a big part of our company, Reese. I'm glad to hear you say so. Especially now that you're at the front lines battling, a bit more support in that sense probably is not a bad thing. Some more stats. So we've done our supports now. We've checked out, well, leveled up Soft quite a bit. He's can be very much used in battle at this point, I'd say. But now we have ourselves two other chats to get on with, Soren and Shinon. So Soren yet again here. Let's talk indeed. Soren, are you in here? Who is it? Ike? Yes, it is indeed. Ike, it's late. What do you want? Shh. Ike? Oh, no. How strange. I was sure he'd come this way. Yoo-hoo! That voice. It's the woman from the item shop, isn't it? Commander Ike! Where have you gone, handsome? Crud. Did you run in here to escape? Look, whenever that woman corners me, it takes forever to get away. Let me hide in here until things simmer down. We begin marching tomorrow morning. This is a waste of valuable time. I'll go and chase her away. Wait, Soren! Ike! Ikey-poo! Where are you? Aimee? Oh, Soren. Ooh, I mean, hi. Why are you out so late? Do you have some business with Ike? Well, yes, I do. I found a special something that I'd like to give him. Do you know where he is? Ike is in a war meeting. If you have something for him, I can hold on to it for you. What should I do? You see, I have this new staff. The staff is very valuable. I'm not sure if I feel comfortable simply handing it over to someone who doesn't understand that. That's a Hammerne, is it not? Ooh, Hammerne! A rare staff that can take any item, no matter how battered and worn, and repair it completely. Why, that's right. You're quite knowledgeable, aren't you? If I may continue, I believe that there is only one of these in all the world. It truly is priceless. And you want to give this to Ike? Well, I do want to be helpful. If you truly wish to capture Ike's attention, bringing him staves and whatnot will avail you nothing. What? Really? Oh dear. I was so hoping he would like it. I do. Food, however, will be much more effective than a staff. He's particularly fond of spicy meat dishes. Is that so? Cooking is not something that I'm skilled at, but... Oh, I've got it! I know the perfect dish! Ah, good. You'll be very pleased. What about the staff? Haha, you can keep it as payment for the cooking tip. Take good care of it. Wow, she's unexpectedly generous indeed if it's a one-time-in-the-world thing. I received something quite nice from your admirer, Aikipu. Thank you so much. Hey, wait a minute. Right, a Hammerne staff. Now the question is, what do I use it on? Well, we've sent to Convoy, which is right here anyway, so that makes no sense. But I've always wanted to kind of use it on Rolf's bow and the Regal sword. That these ones that will never get back. Will never get back. I guess you could kind of forge another Rolf's bow in a weird way. But Shinon wants to speak to us as well, does he? Does he accept our leadership yet? Understood. Proceed as ordered. Sir. Yes, sir. What's next? Huh? Who's there? Sir, yes, sir. Hey, it's General Ike the Great. I heard all about it, you know. Those guys went and made you a noble. Shinon? Good for you, huh? You're in love with a pretty little princess. You're fighting side by side with your subhuman pals. Yes, you're moving up. Ooh, look at you. It's big Mr. Ike, leading the good life. They're not subhumans. They're Lagoos. Yeah, whatever. Here's the deal. Now that you're a high-class noble, you can't be running around with a bunch of broke mercenaries. All the other nobles are gonna laugh at you. So give it up. I'll do you a favor and take over. I don't think so. I'm going to continue as commander of the Grill Mercenaries. Screw you! You always get everything. Don't you ever want to give up anything? No! Not big important Mr. Ike. You've always been like this. You act like you're not interested in something, then you swoop in and steal it away! Hey, Shinon? He's just very, very drunk. I'd leave him be to sober up. What? What? I want you to say my name, boy. Boy, Whittle boy Ike, Will Ikey. Shinon, what's wrong with you? Are you feeling alright? What do you care, you snotty whelp? It's none of your business. And another thing, about the command of the company. If you refuse to give it up, at least change the name. You're not Commander Grill, just because you're his son. That doesn't give you the right to use his name. Shinon, are you sure you're alright? Yeah, I'm fine. I'll be fine. Fine. I don't feel so good. It was never about the commandership. It was about my father. Well, that was an interesting conversation. Shinon's just got very drunk, revealed his true feelings, as you do when you're drunk for most people. Depends on people, how they are when they're drunk, of course. However, I'm more of a remember everything, can filter my words, but like to state the obvious. Ooh, look, there's a curb. I'm stepping up the curb. That's the annoying kind of drunk I am. But yes, less about that, more about the actual gameplay. I've only ever been drunk like 2-3 times. It's not that easy for me. What I want to do, apart from that, while talking about really random stuff, is go to Reese and forge him a new weapon. Because of course we took his weapon away and we took it away with Mia, but that's went back to the convoy at this point in time. We want to make him a weapon that he can possibly double with regardless of the cost. We could probably sell some nice items around the place. We've probably got some gems we can sell to make up the coin a little bit here. I mean, look at the value of certain amounts of things there. We've got 2 occults to use. There we go, like a white gem here. We'll sell that. A red gem here. We'll sell that. There's these nice arm scrolls that boost weapon level, the currently equipped weapons, so we can always boost people again if we need to. And then we've got... Oh, look at all the vulneraries, first of all. But look at all the lovely stat items we've got here. Ready to just pour onto people if we really, really need to, that's for sure. I mean, for example, at this point in time, isn't there something... Yes, we could kind of fix Boyd a little bit, I think, really. Depends what we want to do in the end. Depends what we want to do. But apart from that, let us go to shop and then forge. Because we're going to make you a super tome. Right, let's see how much it was. Well, first of all, let's Okay, it's not going to be that great then, but we'll take down the weight, which will help him double with his very slow speed. To be honest, nothing's really going to help him double. It just helps him not get double, because if we look at his overall stats here, his speed is... You know, he might be able to double some people, some extremely slow people with that kind of power. It's a possibility. Some very slow types, he might just be able to get through. So let's go back all the way that we'd been, just to check. We put the weight down to 1. That equals his strength, which is the way that it's tallied in this one. We put the attack up, but that really adds to the cost a fair bit. I don't know if customizing him a tone is really all that good, to be honest. I don't think he has any problem with his hit chance, does he? It doesn't add that much gold to add some more hit after all. It's the attack that adds the expense here, but if we make him the super weightless light tone. So we will change the weapon name, and because it's the super light tone, yeah, let's do that. We'll just call it, instead of light, we'll call it the really light. Because it is. At this point in time, it's just the really light. Okay, that'll do for that. So he's got a really light tone there. That he can hopefully maybe try to double 1 or 2 people with that cost him a fair bit. It was probably a really rubbishly forged weapon, but I like the pun, so we'll go with the pun. The pun works for me. Right, apart from that, we've got the mission to start, so shall we click end and see what happens next as we leave the base? So they're finally here, are they? Has the work on the bridge been finished? And your answer had better be yes. Yes, General. Do you think it will work? Sometimes the simplest of traps offer up the best results. Lure the enemy in, and then finish them off one by one. Got it? Listen up, dogs. There'll be no retreating today. We stop Crimea's advance here. We will not allow them to gain the comfort of their homeland. Any who do not fight to the death will face my lance. Okay then, General Petrine. She knows how to motivate. There's the bridge. Wow, it's huge. I doubt if Dane's going to let us cross over without objection, indeed. Yeah, I think that's highly unlikely. Titania, it's time to march. Make sure the troops stay alert and move with caution. Understood, Commander. Say, Ike, there's one thing I've been meaning to ask you. What is it? I haven't seen Nasir around. What's happened to him? He was declared an enemy combatant and locked up. What? Hey, I understand you being irked that he didn't mention testing you and all, but treating him like a criminal is too... Testing me? What are you talking about? Huh? Oh, nice weather, huh? We're going to talk. Now. Nasir is a Dane spy? No way! That's not possible! He was our spy! You're telling me he was a Garlean spy? None of this makes sense to me. He worked for us on behalf of the king, but Dane? As a Laguz, he would have absolutely no reason to work for them. There was a Goldoan named Emma who was working as a general for Dane. Are you serious? Yes, we were forced to fight her in the Dane capital. When we attempted to capture her, Nasir intervened and allowed her to escape. He betrayed us. What? Hold on a minute. Maybe that was... If that's the case, then I can see why. No, even so, teaming up with Dane is just too much. I hate to interrupt whatever it is you're doing, but we've arrived at the bridge. Let me speak to Nasir, please. Once we finish this battle, we can go together, alright? Of course. And so we see the bridge itself, pushing Laguz aside feral ones again. Alright, Ha. Time for you to go to work. No, Mum. 5 more minutes. Dozing off on the battlefield? You've got a lot of nerve, don't you? Hey, wake up or I'll burn you to a crisp. Huh? What? Right. Has the enemy arrived? Yes, they just got here. Now get out there and do your job. Oh, I'm all over it. What an absolute fool. And so the bridge is ours to cross. How many troops do we have to do it with? That's the real question. Well, here we are! There's the Dane army on the other side as expected. They're already in battle formation and waiting to give us a warm welcome. Ah, that's charming. That's just what I want. Oh ho! Well said! And by the way, I thought I'd join you today. Not as a Guardian, but as part of our army, right? If it's a problem, I can always sit this one out. Of course not! Thanks for your continued support, Ranulf. Ha! The pleasure's all mine. Let's go carve us some Danes. And so Ranulf is now part of our troop as well as we look to go, but as we view the map, it's time. Oh, look at that. That's quite a lot to traverse, and ballistas as well. It's time to end the episode. Join me next time when we start our advance towards General Petrine. A full bridge full of people, and Har as well. Which I'm wondering if Jill might have something to talk about with him, that's for sure. It's too obvious a link. Too obvious indeed. I'll see you for more Path of Radiance tomorrow. Bye-bye.